Schmitty here. Welcome to Quip Lash. The great thing about a fresh game is that right now, you're all tied for first place. And last. And remember, anybody watching can affect the game by voting for the best quips. Just use the room code at any time to join the audience. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Audience members, while players are typing in their answers, try the audience play along. Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Okay, remember, this is all your fault. First off, be prepared. Always keep a blank in your pocket. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Okay, next one. You know you have a shady landlord when blank. Ready, set, vote. Next, breaking news, scientists have just discovered nature's fiercest creature, the blank shark. Put in your votes. Next on deck, hands down, the worst roommate would be blank. Vote away. Next in the hopper, a weird dad keeps all of his children's blank as memories. Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is, Alfred may know Batman's secret identity, but the biggest secret he keeps is blank. And vote. Next on the list, should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then blank. Okay, vote. Moving on, an event you would dominate at the Olympics, the 500-meter blank. It's voting time. Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Folks in the audience can try the audience play-along while we wait for our players to finish. time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Cards on the table. Up first, what a moron would say at a museum. Okay, choose your favorite. Next prompt. The next way airlines will probably try to save money, blank. Get to voting. Next up, a complaint only a lumberjack would make. Vote now. And next, the last thing you want to hear from somebody sitting in front of you on a megabus. Time to vote. Next one, a terrible thing to say as a cashier scans several pairs of your new underwear. Okay, vote. Up next, the real reason the giant at the top of the beanstalk was trying to kill Jack. And next is what a lazy cowboy names his horse. Put in your votes. Moving on. The worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you blank. And vote. You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Complete this comic. All right, here's the board. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze first. Show me the silver. And finally, gold. Let's translate that into points. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Welcome to Quip Lash. I'm Schmitty, and I'm hosting this game on a dare.
reminder to all agents that once you attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist, you are free to keep it or burn it. Please do not return it to my desk.
Here I go, mopping the floors. Pardon me, fellas.
I'm pretty sure that janitor's a spy.
Could be German.
No, I think it's just for his own personal enjoyment.
And here I come again. Mopping. Rooney, scooty up.
Hi, Def.
Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. All right.
What's with the new vending machines? There's like 18 buttons to press for a soda.
Oh, right. The soda's encrypted now.
What? Come on!
High five.
All right. All right.
Hey, for the game later, can you pick up some finger food, like chips and dip? Just take it out of petty cash.
I already
Breathe
did.
it in.
It was only enough for one, so I got dip.
Welcome to the government, where we are always watching everything you do. Then we put it all in a document and print it out for the president. Can you believe the president still wants printed documents? We usually use it for good, but we also use it to play espionage. Oh, and hey, we've got a live feed on your audience now. If we gather enough data from your audience, the questions are all about them. Otherwise, we'll use the global database. Here we go! Who's up first? I don't know. How about... What percentage of people believe the moon landings were faked? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual percentage to get the most points. And if you're in the audience, play along by answering the question. Time's a-wasting. Got it. 15%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
All right.
Hi, Def.
Most of you are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 7%! And of course, these 7% are scheduled for termination. All right, who said lower? Well done. You get points. Next up. All right, let's see if the database can solve a long-running argument. What percentage of people prefer to use the big spoon instead of the small spoon when eating breakfast cereal? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Hi, Def.
All right.
Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is... 47%! Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for guessing much higher. Who's next? I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have been buried up to the neck in sand? almost out of time. %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
High def!
All right.
People are saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 23%! Yup, me too. Except replace sand with college debt. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Okay, who's up next?
High def!
Here's one for my peeps. What percentage of people have bought marshmallow peeps for their own non-Easter related snacking? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
One of you thinks it's higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 23%! Little known fact, they're named after Samuel Pepys. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Next up. Ooh, let's go shopping. What percentage of people visit a mall at least once a month? 19%. Okay, higher or lower?
High def!
All right.
People are saying higher. And the correct answer is 28%. You were pretty close. Nice. You got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people ride bikes to work at least one day per week? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Ooh, high def!
All right.
Foolish humans.
People are thinking it's lower. And Surveil says 3%. Remember when exercise was fashionable? I don't either. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up.
All right.
Typey, typey. What percentage of people have used a search engine to get information about someone before a first date? %. All right, what do you think?
High def!
Foolish humans.
Time's running out. Higher or lower? People are thinking it's lower. And Surveil says 39%! A little advice, if they're not on LinkedIn, they're probably unemployed and possibly homeless. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you! Okay, who's up next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people use cotton swabs to clean out their ears pretty much every day? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
All right.
Running out of time. Most people said lower. Okay, right answer is 33%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Let's see who got it right. Smart guess. Here's your points. Uh-oh, final round time. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which reality show is the biggest guilty pleasure? Now let's see the answers. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Ready, go! Remember, you can pick 3 answers, not just one. All right, let's see what everyone picked. And what are the most popular answers? Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's...
All right.
Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
Welcome to Trivia Night. I see that you have the tutorial settings off, but let me go ahead and go through them anyway. Psych! I'm a bit of a jokester. Okay now, first question. What do you need to ward off scurvy? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience too. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. What's the funniest movie? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. Look, criticism is healthy. It's how I got to be the person I am now. Seriously, vote for the answer that sucks. Time's running out. Just pick an answer that you don't like. The votes are in. The votes are in and nobody likes you. Here's how everyone's doing so far. It's real early though, so don't freak out. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely. The audience, like a lot of employees, are doing pretty mediocre work remotely. Here's another one. Who composed Swan Lake? Who said? This one? One of you is still alive. Let's go someplace fun. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm. Make with the cutting already. Thanks for the finger food. No, I'm kidding. I don't eat them. I know where they've been. Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now. I've got more questions for you. I just got my results back from one of those genealogy sites. And hey, what a small world. I once tortured my great uncle. Isn't life funny? What was James Brown's relationship to soul music? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. Alright, next question. What kind of doc was Doc Holliday? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Prepare for your punishment. I want to see you spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it. Spell words now. Ooh, let's see what you did there. Brace yourself. I'm gonna take a mental picture of this moment, just to remind me of the good times. Alright, next question. Which instrument is Yo-Yo Ma famous for playing? Time's running out. Who said this one? You're in for a treat. We're going to play chalices. Pick a chalice to put your poison in. How long are you going to linger over which chalice to pour? Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I bought most of these chalices at a garage sale. The former owner seems like a real weirdo. Yummy, yummy. Now let's see what everyone drank. What? No one drank any poison? You guys sure know how to ruin a party. How about this? What movie was a legendary Orson Welles last? running out. Who picked this one? Let's go someplace fun. Fight! 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 Attack someone! Defend yourself! Or you can grab money. As always, if nobody gets hurt, I'll be unhappy. Now go say hello to some people with your fists. This is my favorite part, the moment right before the hitting. Ooh, right where it counts. Let's see what your blood loss got you. That's why we make shields, to do this. Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough. Your friends sure don't like you very much. Let's try another one. Okay, in no way is this an invitation to play another game, but... How many players does Cranium recommend? Time's running out! And the correct answer is... this. Prepare for your punishment. Wow, look at this big enticing pile of cash just sitting here. Take the money and I will kill everyone who didn't. But if you all take the money, then you all die. Feel free to shout demands at each other now. Let's see where the chips and heads fall. Wow, you're gonna have to live with what you've done, but you get to live. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. Is this a weird time to mention I'm allergic to wool? Well, it's true. I just wanted to get that out there. And I feel braver for telling you. Let's try this again. Let's mix things up a little bit with a picture question. Oh, fun! Here's a picture of my college roommate Gunther and our girlfriends, Isabel and Hannah Laura. We did everything together. Everything. You can't see it, but I'm definitely winking right now. This takes me back to a night in Dusseldorf. We had just terrorized a local hostel. We're all soaked in blood, and Hannah Laura says, "Who wants Knockwurst?" Because one of the victims' nicknames was Knockwurst, and well, I guess he had to be there. Okay, back to the photo. What living animal wasn't present? Who said this? Come with me. I want to play a dice game. I'll go first. 6. You'll be my assistant for a second here. Should they roll higher or lower? You can make it as hard or as easy as you want. That's an aggressive move and I endorse it. Roll lower than me or you die. The dice are not your friend. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. Glad to see you've made it here alive, but can you escape with your body? Here's your first category. Rum-based cocktails. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Anytime today, kiddo. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Birthstones. I get it, you did well. Here comes the next question. Hostess snack cake products. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out! Can you stay out of the shadows? Professional sports teams from New York State. I don't like that at all. You killed your friend! Better get away fast. Countries containing the Alps. Seven wonders of the ancient world. Another life swap! German car manufacturers. So many kills! Heavyweight boxing champs. So much blood! Eternal suffering awaits. Ivy League schools.
Hello!
Oh!
The 3, 2, 1.
Well, 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 I see it's time for some drawful. Wow, 8 players. That's the most we can handle, so please be gentle. Everybody, follow me. All right, if you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something odd or funny, like botched robbery or chutney. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title, so have fun! If you're still watching, wishing you could somehow play along, you can still join the audience by going to jackbox.tv and entering this room code. Left, y'all. Let's wrap it up. What you're doing is probably not going to be that great anyway. You're not playing Picasso. Just wrap it up. Let's take a peek at your drawings. Now, use your device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be. And here are your choices. One of them is the real title.
Hello!
Okay, who picked what?
Hello!
And now, another drawing. Type in a title now.
Oh!
Hello!
Come on! Typing time is almost up. Here are your choices.
Oh!
Hello!
Select an answer. Come on. Let's see what people picked.
Oh!
Put in your titles now.
Oh!
Hello!
And here are your choices. Choose something. And here are your picks.
No. Ding. Sorry. Ding.
Hello!
Wrong. Ding. Oh, no sir. Ding.
Type in a convincing title now.
Oh. 25. 40. 35. 30. 25.
Quick, type in anything.
5.
Okay, here are your choices. Pick something. And here are your picks.
No way. Ding. No sir. Ding.
Hello!
Enter your titles now.
Oh. 50. 25.
And here are your choices.
Hello!
Pick an answer. And here are your picks.
Wrong. Ka-ding. No. Ka-ding.
Hello!
Nuh-uh. Ka-ding, ka-ding, ka-ding. Ka-ding, ka-ding. Cha-ching.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
Oh! 25. 40. 35.
Hurry up, people! Just type something in.
Hello!
And here are your choices.
Oh! 30.
Hello!
25. 20. 15.
Oh, come on, pick one.
5.
Let's see what people picked.
Oh! Not it. Ka-ding. Sorry. Ka-ding. Nuts. Ka-ding, ka-ding. Wrong. Ka-ding.
here are your choices. Pick anything.
Hello!
And here are your picks.
Nuh-uh. Ding. No. Ding, ding. Not it. Ding.
Hello!
No way. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Cha-ching. Three. Ding.
Type in a convincing title now.
Oh.
Hello!
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up. Okay, here are your choices.
Hello!
Just pick one. And here are your picks.
No, sir. Ding. Oh. Ding, ding. Sorry. Ding, ding.
This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Most useful phrase to know in every language. Enter your answers now. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. Oh, and don't forget, if you don't think your own answer has a chance of victory, you can still grab some cash by predicting the correct winner. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. Not a lot of votes yet. Just running out the clock now. Wait right at the buzzer. And that answer pays out 20 prediction winners. Next up, an upset in the making. Will we see a final push? Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? This is why we do this, folks. We're in the home stretch. That had more ups and downs than a roller coaster. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. Back and forth they went. Some players just came up empty. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. This matchup was bound to happen. The struggle is real. This one could be decided by a single vote. Everything has changed. One more match to determine our finals. I am on the edge of my seat. This one seems like it's over before it's done. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. And now the definitive matchup. What is the most useful phrase to know in every language? It's really going back and forth. An epic showdown. We have our first winner. That was one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name something an insanely rich person probably owns. Enter your answers now. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Most likely to carry a terrible curse. Cursed items reminds me of the amulet I found that trapped me in this game. Time to get in those predictions. Time's running out. That's time at the prediction table. It's go time. This matchup was bound to happen. This one's going down to the wire. What an upset! No one could have predicted this one. Next up. No one thought it would be this close. Get those last second votes in now. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. A real tug of war. Just running out the clock now. That could have gone either way. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Potential winner starts to emerge. I am on the edge of my seat. This one's looking over. Big win, Daddy likes. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. It's weird that this is my job. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Quackity, quackity, duck, duck, quack. We're just one match away from our finals. Could this be a blowout? The struggle is real. Just running out the clock now. You will not be denied. And now we finally decide which item is carrying the terriblest curse. No one thought it would be this close. It's anyone's game. That'll do it. Let's check out that scoreboard. And now the bracket you've heard so much about, the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any fluid. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Coolest fluid to surf on a wave of. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. That's time on the prediction table. Time to get it on. The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Onomatopoeia! Our next matchup. It's a nail-biter! Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. I'm not sure my parents love me, but what a win! Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. It's weird that this is my job. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. Money, if you guessed it. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. An early favorite emerges. An upset in the making. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Well, that should fill the empty void of your existence for a while. We're changing that bracket title again. Best fluid to throw in an enemy's face. Get those predictions in now. Time's running out. Time to step away from the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Just running out the clock now. That was a slaughter. Money, if you guessed it. The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Ooh, butt sweat! And it all comes down to this. Best fluid to swish around in your mouth for 5 minutes. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. A slight lead taking shape. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. We have a winner! Let's see who won it all. This is bracketeering! I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. The most effective cure for the hiccups. Enter your answers now. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting the correct winner. The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. This could get ugly. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. I am on the edge of my seat. Only a few seconds left to vote. Talk about an underdog tale. Any prediction winners just made a killing. Moving on to our next matchup. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. A real tug of war. Who'll come out on top? That match had more comebacks than Liza Minnelli. There's cash if you predicted this one. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. No one thought it would be this close. This might be a photo finish. It doesn't get any closer than that. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The struggle is real. Just running out the clock now. Like falling off a log. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. The lead keeps changing hands. That battle gave me whiplash. Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against. I am on the edge of my seat. It's anyone's game. I did not see that coming. And now the final face-off. What is the most effective cure for the hiccups? A clear frontrunner. This one seems like it's over before it's done. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Enter any word ending in ing. Enter your answers now. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Bravest thing to list under special skills on your college application. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. It's a nail biter! There's a hole in the bucket, dear Martha. Our next matchup, this is a big one. An upset in the making. Just running out the clock now. That victory will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. The struggle is real. This one's looking over. The human heart is a fickle beast. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. A real tug of war. Who'll come out on top? Oh, split vote. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Two Titans squaring off. This one seems like it's over before it's done. A real tug of war there. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. The scales are beginning to tip. It's really going back and forth. This one's going down to the wire. Some heads were spinning on that one. This final matchup will determine what is the bravest special skill to list on a college application. No one thought it would be this close. Will we see a final push? Winner! Let's go back to that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any job or occupation. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Strangest thing for a child to want to be when they grow up. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Just running out the clock now. No added salt! An easy bet that pays off! Next up. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. The struggle is real. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That was a clash of the Titans. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? This is one for the ages. I am on the edge of my seat. This one could be decided by a single vote. Well, you can flip that flappity. Money if you guessed it. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. An upset in the making. An epic showdown. Yakata Yaka winner is back. Time for a title change. Best setting for a workplace sitcom. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week. The lead keeps changing hands. We're in the home stretch. That was a real nail-biter. There's cash if you predicted this one. We're just one match away from our finals. Nothing has come easy so far for either of these answers. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Jammerlanny! One more change. Best theme for a professional wrestler. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. A real tug of war. This one could be decided by a single vote. Put that one in the win column. But who walked away with the top score? Hi, I'm Schmitty, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's do this. Take a good look at your fellow players. These are your enemies. Crush them. And remember, anyone who wandered in late can use that room code to join the audience and affect the game. Here's round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! While the players enter their quips, audience members can try the audience play-along on their devices. Almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. Time for the big reveal. Up first, the most inappropriate place to have a mechanical bull. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Moving on. In the future, robots will do everything for us, except blank. Get to voting. Next up, when on the subway, it's polite to give up your seat to blank. Put in your votes. Coming up next, the worst thing a history teacher could say. Time to vote. next prompt is, every airline flight should come with a free blank. Vote now. Next, how Lady Gaga sleeps every night. Ready, set, vote! And next, a weird thing to shout when you're midair during a cannonball. Okay, vote. Moving on, the weirdest setting to find on a microwave would be a pre-programmed button for blank. It's voting time! Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Attention audience, while you wait for these annoyingly slow players, why not try the audience play along? Let's see what we got. The first prompt is, There's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the Blank Monument. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in line, what cows are usually saying when they moo? Vote away. Up next, something somebody named Dale would say. And vote. Next prompt. Remember, when dining at a sushi restaurant, you should never ever blank. Vote on your devices. Next in the hopper, Queen Elizabeth's wrestling name. Put in your votes. Okay, next one. The only way out of Mississippi is to blank. Vote now. Next on the list, in the worst casting decision ever, the role of Frodo Baggins would go to blank. Get to voting. And next is what a turtle looks for in a mate. Ready, set, vote! That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got 1 prompt left, and you're all getting it. Complete this word lash task. Here's what everybody wrote. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Nice, let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze, silver, and now the gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.